Vehbi Baysan, an associate professor at Istanbul's Ibn Haldun University. Welcome, Mr. Baysan.
Pleasure.
Now, yesterday, the decision by the Council of State to annul the 1934 minister's decision, effectively opening the door to revert Hagia Sophia back to a mosque. What does this decision mean for you, and what does it mean to the Turkish people?
Well, for many in Turkey, it means a lot, because it symbolizes something that represents a continuity in keeping the function of these kind of buildings. It's more than or beyond a monument. Now, let's remember, in 1453, when Istanbul was taken, a lot of the senior advisors in the Byzantium Empire or Eastern Roman Empire actually hide themselves here. So when the Sultan came, he just said, your lives are preserved, and gave them amnesty, and they in fact continued working under the new Sultan. But something the Ottomans did thereafter is very very unique in Istanbul. This is to say that Hagia Sophia, the Hagia Museum today, of course Hagia Mosque, and then the Zeyrek Mosque, these are very fine architecture from the early Byzantium agricultural examples, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th centuries. But all the Ottomans did was to put one or two minarets around and then continued as a place of worship, because predominantly a Muslim city. Of course, these buildings would have no function, but the Ottomans made them again recreation their function. So that's why in 1934, as a gesture to international community, when this place turned into a museum, in many minds it remained as losing its function. So as in 1970s, it became like an idol for many people that it should be open. It's not because Muslims lack place to pray, but it represents the continuity of assigning or reassigning their function back. And so this place will be for Muslims to pray, but then will be open for everyone, as President Erdogan said, for everyone to continue visiting, like they do in Sultanahmet Mosque or Blue Mosque, as well as in Süleymaniye. So it's basically reassigning its function in many minds. So therefore, a lot of people celebrating. They don't want to see this building as a very static and just you pay fee to go in. In fact, they say that we inherited this from our ancestors. We should be able to go in freely.
By the way, we can hear the call to prayer right now echoing from Hagia Sophia as we're talking with Professor Baysan. One more question. I was just talking about the international reaction. Do you expect this decision to revert Hagia Sophia back into a mosque to have any type of foreign policy or political fallout for Turkey with the West, or any type of positive impact with the Muslim world?
Well, I hope not. I hope not, because the decision is not to demolish the building and just take away from humanity. We're not talking about that. We are actually assigning or reassigning its function as a monumental building where people go in and pray. So, and also, in a capitalist world, while everything that you pay fee and enter, and this is now abolished. So basically, out of prayer times, anyone can go in and visit it as usual.
Thank you very much, Professor. Standing in front of the Hagia Sophia as the call to prayer is echoing throughout Istanbul. That's all we have. Back to you in the studio, Nafisa.